Hi, my name's Tosbay. What's on your mind?
So I want to start this video off by saying good morning. It's a lovely morning here in Somerset, the United Kingdom. This is the first video on the channel, and it's going to be about dealing with breakups, which is never a nice subject to talk about, really. No one ever likes talking about a breakup, let alone going through a breakup. So, I'm hoping that what I'm going to say may help with some advice, maybe. At tops, make you feel a little bit better, but I think that we all know that during a breakup, there's not really a huge amount anyone can say or do that's going to make you feel better. But yeah, it's a sore subject that no one likes to talk about, so I thought I'd do the honours. I'm by no means going to be able to give you any magic advice that's going to make you feel magically better. I'm by no means going to be the guru. That's it. Road ahead closed. Awesome. But I might be able to offer something that makes you feel even just a little bit slightly better. Then I know that I'm doing my job right. So if you're watching this, you're probably the victim of or have just broken up with someone. And if you're on the receiving end, I'm here to say I'm sorry. Breakups are a sad time. Filled, angry, and it's not a fun time for either people. So if you're the one receiving the breakup, then know that it's not easy for either parties. Now the thing is with breakups is that they're comparable to death. Now bear with me here. I know that sounds weird, but it's all a grieving process. So you go through the angry stage, a laughing about it stage. You go through a stage where you fucking hate them, and then you go through the final stage, which is not really giving a shit about the situation anymore. Which is good. When you've hit that point, you know you've sort of gotten over it as such. Now, getting over it can take time. That time is dependent on you. Now, the thing is, the time it takes can be 3 weeks, even 2 weeks sometimes, or it could be 3 months, or it can even be 3 years. There is no magic number, there is no magic time limit that says that you're going to get over someone easily. But look, I'm just going to be one of those people that's going to tell you that everything's going to be okay. And yeah, you've heard that 1,000 times before. You've heard it before from friends, from family, from other YouTube videos. Everything's going to be okay. Cheers, dickhead. Nice one. But no, it really is. It's just going to take time. But at the end of the day, you know, you've lost the person that you thought you were going to spend eternity with. Most people that you get with, your partners, they all feel like you're going to spend eternity with them. And I get it. Trust me, I get it. You feel like that person is the person that you're going to spend eternity with the rest of your life. Till death do us part. And the next thing you know, boom, it's all gone. And that feels shit. Don't let anyone tell you that it doesn't feel shit, because it fucking does. But you know what? Let me be the one to say that the only person that you're going to spend eternity with is yourself. And the only person that's going to help you pull yourself out of this, you guessed it, is you. And you are your best healing tool in this situation. You know, everyone says to make new hobbies, get new interests, do this, find you, which I think is the worst thing you can ever say to someone. Do you think you ever find you? Do you think that that person that you are is going to change? Everyone fucking changes. Was I a biker 3 years ago? No. I was in the army 3 years ago. Now I'm a civilian with a beard. I couldn't be further from a military person. Now the thing is, people telling you to find who you are, the reason I think that's a load of horse crap is because human beings are like liquid, right? We're 80% water at the end of the day. We're like liquid. We mold to the situation we're in. It's, again, talking about military, it's like military training, right? So they break you down and they build you up in what you want to be, and what they want to be. Change. You go from one job to another. Change. You become a biker. Change. You get a new partner. No one stays the same as the person they were before when they get into a new relationship. No one does. No one remains that same person that they were when they were single when they get into a partnership or a relationship. It just doesn't happen, does it? Tell me someone who does stay the same. Now the thing is, you're still going to be you. You're just going to be you with different life experiences. You're going to be stronger, more resilient. Look at what you're going through now. And you're going to become a more resilient person because you've been through this shit before. You're going to go through another breakup. I guarantee it. You will go through another breakup until you find that someone who you spend the rest of your life with. You will go through another breakup until that point. Unless you just don't find anyone and you just remain single for all that time. At which point, you do you, boo. That's cool. The thing is, you may longer be with the person that you wanted to spend eternity with. And you're sat there thinking, oh, I wish I could have them back. But let me ask you a question. Do you really want to go back to that person who clearly doesn't want to spend eternity with you? Do you really want to go back to that relationship where you know now, if you didn't know before, that they clearly don't want to be with you? Because let me tell you that that's unhealthy. Not only for you, but for the other person as well. Do you know what that leads to? Depression. At least. Just don't disrespect yourself like that. Respect yourself. The thing is nothing falls on our laps for free unless we're rich kids with trust funds. But you know what? They still have problems. They still have other things to worry about. It's just not money. Yes, one of the biggest things that a lot of people worry about is money. But there's still other things that we all worry about. Just the same as a rich kid. But we're not here to talk about rich kids with lots of money. I'm definitely not one of them. And I don't believe that quite a lot of you are any of them. If they are, good for you, mate. Now you've heard this expression before, but life is full of ups and downs. And is this going to be the last down that you have in your life? No, is it by fuck? Is your next thing going to be the last down that you have in your life? No, definitely not. There's always going to be that unexpected bill where you stub your toe, where you accidentally bang your funny bone. It's all a down in life. It's just not quite as serious as the one you're going through now. Unless it's an unexpected bill that you haven't quite paid yet. In fact, that's on you, mate. But life is full of ups and downs. This is by no means going to be your last time that you go through a down. But you will become more resilient to it. You're just going to end up rolling with the punches. Everyone says the best person to give advice is the person that's been full of lots of downs in their life but not a lot of ups. That's because they're the best advice givers, but not the best advice takers. But the thing is, you keep being you. Once you've found that steady step of where you're going, because like I said earlier, you're never going to find you as a person, but you're going to end up following down a singular path, hopefully. Not every path is one straight road, mind. Just bear that one in mind. Find you a person that loves you for who you are, not for who they can create you into. Because at the end of the day, if they want you, they want you. If they want someone that they can mould that into, I mean, fuck me. That's called a psycho, isn't it? Just remember, if at any point during your new relationship, if you get one, that you think, oh, I miss that specific part of being single, even if it's just a little bit of peace and quiet, then let me be the first one to tell you that that relationship is not for you. If at any point you've thought, if I was single, this would be a lot easier, get the fuck out of that relationship. Because a relationship, everyone says it's hard work and it's easy. It's really not. At the start, yeah, because you're finding each other's boundaries. But give it a while, you understand each other's boundaries, it really is not that difficult. If the relationship is really hard and consistently hard, Christ, get the fuck out of it. Ask yourself the question, if we were to break up tomorrow, what would I do? Unless that answer is, get back with that person, you don't need to be in that relationship. Now don't get me wrong, that's a contradiction of what I said earlier. You know, don't get back with them because do they really want to be with you? I mean from your perspective. If you break up with that person and you sit there and you say, what am I going to do now? Unless your answer is get back with them, get out of that relationship. See, now it's the end of the video. I'd like to thank you if you've got this far for watching it. If I've helped at all, then please let me know in the comments or give me a little like. If I haven't helped at all, find another video that will help you. But at the end of the day, you stay you stay smiling, and always stay as positive as you can. Remember, life is full of ups and downs, but life is also what you make of it. Sometimes that isn't in your control. Trust me, I know that. But always try and find the positives in everything you do. Find a new hobby if you want to. I did. Look what I'm doing now. Thank you very much.